Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just let me work, man. Just let me work. I'm out here grinding. Yeah. I'm out here grinding. Woo. I told him that I'm out here. I'm out.
What's up? It's your boy Preston Watson. I'm the owner and CEO of the Young Executives, and you're watching the G.B.L radio show.
I hear a lot of whining, but I don't hear a lot of rhyming. Whoa.
And this is your boy Jawanza Joseph. I am your co-host of the G.B.L radio show, and today we have a great special guest, Preston Watson. So Preston, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Preston. Been doing Jawanza for a long time. We've been kicking it for a while. I started a what I like to call a movement. I mean, people call it a movement, so I guess it's a movement. The Young Executives. It kind of branched off from the Run and See movement that we had in 2013. The Dream Team. You know, those are all popular terms. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I had to have something that was mine. Mm-hmm. So came down to one day, a partner of mine, we were talking, and it was like, it took a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It took a little bit. It took a bunch of prayer, a bunch of thought, a bunch of, just being to myself and being quiet. And one day it hit me, it was like, this is executive type movements we're making. We're actually helping people from music to fashion to art, whatever you're good at. We're just kind of trying to be the bridge, trying to let you have that, that voice. Like you say, I'm a voice. We just want to kind of be able to connect different people to different avenues, whatever it is that you want to do. So,
all right.
Young Executives, YE.
How long have you been in the entertainment?
I've been writing since I was a kid, and 2009, November 2009, that's when I actually got in the studio and was actually able to put my writing to a beat. Okay. And it was a beat that I loved, so it was crazy. So I've been doing it since about that time. It's 2017 right now, so you can do the math. And it wasn't overnight. It's been a whole grind. It's been a long process. It's been a bunch of sleepless nights, and that's what it takes to be an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir. Good, man. Like I said, this is not no thing that you can just wake up and say, I want to be an entrepreneur, and wake up and just say, let's get it. No, it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of preparation. You gotta ask yourself, man, is this what you really want? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just jump into something without counting up the cost. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that you counted the cost of the work, the effort, the sacrifices, the losses, the wins, heartbreak, disappointment. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, you just
sacrifice all that.
Man, the woman that you with, she gotta be a ride or die. She gotta understand there's gonna be some times where ain't no lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? This is strictly business.
Allen Iverson told me only the strong survive. He told me that back in the day, and I took it to heart. And some of those things that the greats have said over the time kind of still stick with me today.
That's what's up,
so
man.
What you're saying is nothing but the truth.
Yes, man.
Takes a rider, soldier, and I've seen a lot, man. Just in the last 6 months with from death, people in my family dying, and relationships folding, and friends, and all kinds of stuff come with this right here. And when you say sacrifice, that's exactly what this is.
I'm telling you.
And it's for the greater good. It's not, whenever you see the Young Executives, it's not singular, it's plural. We're talking about a bunch of different people, not just Preston Watson.
So, based off of the Young Executive, man, it's pretty dope. It's moving, it's pushing, man, and I see it all the time, man. I see it all the time.
Likewise.
Was it easy in getting started?
Absolutely not. I can say that. What I can say was easy was eventually you just have to do it. You have to jump. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you actually even start a clothing line? And I was like, man, it was natural because we had the events. And with the events, shout out to Keisha Ramirez Lopez out of Dallas, Texas. I needed a flyer so bad to run and see, and I just thought the way she did it, she executed it perfect. All my boys wanted that t-shirt to wear to the event. Eventually, as we progressed, I made more shirts for myself. My boys wanted the shirts. Yeah. People wanted the shirts. And then it's like people had other ideas of like, hey, can you make this? Can you make that? Can we get a toboggan? Can we get this? And then all of a sudden, just boom, natural evolution, man.
That's what's up, man.
People just being receptive and, appreciating what we were trying to do. Like, you can literally see this is not out of greed. It's not us just trying to make money off people, or it's not us just out here trying to have parties. We actually giving back to the community.
Yes,
and I don't even have money like that.
Yeah.
I do whatever it takes to actually get the point across.
Yeah.
And if we helping somebody, which we always do,
that it's your vision, but it's another thing that it's God's vision, man. It will always remain. The wind may blow, you may get some turbulence, you know what I'm saying? Stuff may happen, but at the end of the day, a God-given vision will always sustain. It's one thing that I share to people all the time, that anything that God has anointed has already been ordained. So if it's already been anointed, anything that God has anointed, the enemy goes after. And what is he going after? He's not going after you. He's not going after me. He's going after the call that's on Young Executives. The call that's on I Am a Voice. And we gotta understand is that we gotta take ourselves out of the picture and focus and put our attention on the reason of why. God is all in the midst of it. So God is in the midst of it. The enemy's trying to find a way to get in. You know, which way can I go? Can I go the back door? Can I go the front door? Can I go? And he's trying to find a way to get in. And it's our job is to cover it, keep it covered at all times, and not allow negative people to come in the midst. Because when negative people come in the midst of it, man,
that's true. You spit, boy, you spit. It's crazy because this is how we talk on a regular basis anyway. So now that we at you spitting, bro, go ahead. Come on, bro. I got hype. Well, you got me on my feet in here. But yeah, negative people coming to miss.
The intensity level will be high. You know, everything's just right. And you just gotta make sure that you're not so excited that you miss out on the small things. Those small things are those details that you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, I'm all about the details, bro. I feel you on that, though. The reason why I say I feel you on the details is because this picture right here, shout out to my boy Trey Caldwell, who put it together for me.
You bring the picture up.
I was like, bro, what we're gonna do is, Young Executives, just a bunch of different people that, we got lions, we got tiger, we got the wolf, you know, animals from the jungle, you know what I mean? Say for instance, a hypothetical situation, we've got blacks, whites, Orientals, Asians, just like these animals in the jungle. Somebody's trying to kill them. Something ain't right, but they all had to come together. They don't even like each other. They're not the same kind of people. They don't come from the same background, the same culture. Everything's different. That's just like us, blacks, whites, Asians, Mexicans, whatever. We all have to get on the same page in order to survive out here. So if we could put all the differences to the side and kind of, you know, pay attention to the details, slowing down, taking my time, not getting too caught up in the hype, not paying attention to the whole hoopla, the negativity. Man, you speaking, bro. You got me wide open right now.
That's good, man.
That's real what you said thus far, because there's been a whole lot of stuff in my heart, and just being able to talk about it like this just, you know, makes it more real.
What has been the obstacles you have faced?
Like I said, when y'all came in, y'all was asking me how's everything going, and I was like, man, trying to keep my head above the water. And I say that because life, I'm trying to handle business, but you never know what curveballs are gonna be thrown at you.
That's true.
You really have to be ready for whatever. I try to practice proactivity, you know, to calm. It's gonna be real calm before the storm. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be a beautiful day. One day all of a sudden, rain gonna break out. You got to have your car. You got to have your windshield wipers ready. You got to have your umbrella in the car. You got to have a rain jacket. You got to be ready for the rain. You never know when it's gonna come, but you know it's coming. And I've done a pretty good job of being resilient thus far. You know, because I know whenever I'm in the house by myself, I need to be tightened up. I got to be ready for these lights. So, whenever these lights ain't on, I'm usually sitting here to myself plotting. I got a bunch of playbooks. I call them playbooks. My notebooks. I just write. I write. People like, bro, you writing lyrics? Nah, I'm writing about life. I'm writing about goals. Checking off squad goals. Look back at your notebook 3-4 months later and realize how much stuff you may have. And it's an amazing feeling.
Man, that's
I'm
good.
so on practice.
That's good, man. Keep doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a vision.
It ain't easy. God, it ain't easy. Sleepless nights. You know, God, my sacrifice is crazy, but the reward, the results are amazing.
Results, man. And that's where it comes from, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? The greater your sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, the more of a great reward that you will get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you grind harder than the next man, then you'll get there faster than the man that, you know what I'm saying, that you're grinding next to. You know, and you can't so much think of this as a competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do things as a competition. I know that we are living in a competitive world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with us living in a competitive world, I understand that it comes, you know what I'm saying, with being against each other. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a natural theory of man.
Yeah.
Like competitive animals. You know, it's competitive out there in the field of the world. So,
but the beauty in that, man, not to cut you off, but the beauty in that is that when you got somebody coming after you and you don't even have anything just yet, that you already know. You got people jealous of you and you don't even have anything. They got everything.
Right.
But you just got a portion.
Right.
They got
a voice.
That's all we got.
All I got right now is a voice, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You mad at me because I got a voice?
That's what I'm saying. That's how you know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what you have is something special. And nobody can't take it. Nobody can't take it, man.
Can't take your voice away from you.
They
can try, but they can't take your voice away. They can try, they can lock your body up and do all that, but they can't take your mind and your voice.
Yes, sir.
As long as you got that, you know, and I believe in that. Like, if your mind is real strong, your mind is like, even in negativity, you don't feel it. You look down on it. It's like nothing to you because you feel so highly of yourself. You have that self-confidence. I'm not talking about cocky. I'm not talking about arrogant. I'm talking about just that power of God in you. If you can feel that and you can just operate from the highest point of view at all times. You don't fit, your self-confidence don't get low. You always up here mentally. You'll be alright.
Question, man, what are your reasons to? Because I know you said that you got into music at what? 2009.
2009.
Okay. So what are your reasons to rapping or singing?
Me personally, like, if I don't write, I literally have to write in order to be sane. I think, like, to clear my mind, get stuff off my chest. I just so happen to have a little bit of skill behind it too.
Okay.
I know how to, word things, and a lot of times it just comes to my mind. Like, if I'm at work and I'm like, yo, I gotta write that down. I have to write that down. I keep a little pad in my back pocket, or I actually left my book at work today and I'm mad. I got a playbook on it and it says P. Watson. Somebody gonna be all through my book. But there's nothing to hide.
Who's your role model? Who is that one person that inspires you, or someone that you look up to that causes you or that you admire, that you want to be like?
Well, I got two answers. Because at first it was gonna be I got two answers. My mom and my dad. Like, my mom, she is the most ambitious person I know, hands down. And my dad is one of the most, executive-oriented people I ever met. Like, he's a real serious dude. He really joke a lot. He really play a lot. And I have a perfect combination of both of them. Crazy. Okay. So I got this thing called YE genes. Genes, like genetics. YE genes is gonna be like a parent's line.
Speaking, man, is just very important, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it has something to do with you proclaiming whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, that you're wanting to have. Right. So you may say, let's just give an example. You say, man, I want to be married. So automatically, you said that it goes straight to him, to where he's just start working things out in the midst for you, to where it comes right back down and you start seeing it. So, well, man, how did this happen? Well, you spoke it.
It's powerful.
So you spoke it, but it all comes from the person that you're connected to. You can't receive the results if you're not connected to the power. Because he's the one that has the access to everything. Everything that you desire. So anytime his own executive needs something, speak it. You You need sponsors, speak it.
Right.
You need more sweatpants, speak it.
Right.
You want better clothes, speak it. You never know where it may come from. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for you to know. You see, there's a difference when being surprised and shocked. When you're surprised, what happens?
Wow. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like something just jumping out at you.
Yeah.
Surprising to you. Like, really? I didn't think you was capable. Like, I got you.
Yeah, man. When you're surprised, you don't expect it.
Right.
But when you're shocked, you expect it, but you didn't know when it was coming.
Damn, somebody write that.
So,
You wrote that down. You gotta write it on paper, bro. You gotta have that. I like that.
that's something that you always have to understand, man, is that everything that happens, it happens because you spoke it. Young executive appears because you spoke it. You know what I'm saying? You may not say young executive, you said, man, I need something. I need something else. And all that
Right.
something else, automatically, it came from what you was talking about, your inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
So you just got to keep speaking, speak. But be careful, because with you speaking things and stuff start happening, it lets you know your words are powerful. And man, I gotta share this, man, because it's on my heart, man. You gotta understand that there's a different, there's reasons and seasons. In your reason is your preparation time. You planning everything that you want to do. That's your reason. Now, your season is when everything that you plan happens. So there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to go through your reason. And that reason, man, is gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna be broke, you're gonna be there, you're gonna be that. But you gotta keep planning. You gotta keep planning. You gotta keep planning.
Because you know the season coming. You still got the
And then, but at the same time, it's a challenge. And your reason, you're gonna be challenged. Your challenge is to see, can you sustain? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Because entrepreneurship is all about being a soldier. You know what I'm saying? It's all about survival. Can you survive in the midst of this? Can you survive in the midst of that? So automatically, man, you're tested. You're not tested by nobody else, by God. You know what I'm saying? God is testing you and seeing, hey man, Preston, can you handle, you know what I'm saying, this? You talking about you ever been getting any sleep? There's gonna be some times where you gotta ride off, but 2 hours of sleep.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 hours of sleep because
2 days.
you got a meet in New York that
You gotta make it happen.
you gotta make sure that everything is in line. So in your reason, that's your preparation time. I always remember in that reason, you're preparing everything that's getting ready to happen. Now, with that reason, it connects, you know what I'm saying, or it clicks with the season. You know what I'm saying? In that season, everything that you had planned and prepared is going to automatically happen. Because in your season, it comes with everything that you're asking for. It comes with everything that you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? You want to be married, it comes with that woman. You want to be a millionaire, it comes with that. Everything that you're asking for comes in that season. So you keep...
Make sure your time.
Yeah.
Make sure you're using it.
But you got to know when you got to know what is your reason, and you got to know when is your season.
The difference. Well, you got an old soul, boy. An old soul. I thought I had an old soul. I'm 29. You're 22. That's
Like I
real.
said, yo, I hope you, you know what I'm saying, took those things down, man, and keep them. Because now what I said to you, you know, you're gonna be tried to where it's gonna try to rob you of everything I just said. A situation's gonna come that's gonna come and rob you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is gonna come and try to rob you, but you gotta cover it. You gotta tuck it.
It seems like you've been looking at my last 6 months. They've been trying to rob me.
Oh, man.
Spiritual warfare, mental, physical, whatever. I've seen a lot in the last 7, 8 months, man, and I'm still here. We about to go hard. May 13th, got the day party in Belmont, Kimbrough Park coming up. It's just an opportunity for all the business owners, small businesses, big business, whatever. We welcome it all. We're gonna have, I haven't really told anybody yet, but since we're here, this is official, this is exclusive. We got like a couple of big water slides, man, like 20 foot high, 17 foot high, big water slides for the kids. I know your baby girl, she's gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a bunch of vendors, bunch of food, 3 to 6, not sure yet. 3 to 6 water slides. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be fun. Got the fire department. They can provide the water. All kinds of food.
That's what's up.
You welcome to come sell I Am a Voice. I know the city's looking forward to, rocking some of your gear. Just giving people the opportunity, man. That's what it all started from. Giving people the opportunity to get their brands out there, get their stuff out there.
And that's good.
Basketball tournament. We got beat last time. My team YE got beat by SWE. We're mad. We're coming back. I'm just gonna speak it.
There you go.
Just be looking out for that date. So a lot of fun stuff this summer, man. This spring and summer. Wow.
That's what's up.
It seems like every time somebody in my family passes away, I just get more motivated. I always say I'm motivated by death, and it sounds crazy, but every time that happens, it's like I get that energy from them somehow, because I think about them. It's like, I can't quit because my pops died. I can't quit because my grandmother died. It actually just gives me the energy to, do more.
Anything about Young Executive, man? Any new product that you want to feature? You know what I'm saying?
We've got some stuff right here for the kids, the infants. We can definitely got to start them out young.
Yeah. Make
sure they, dress well when they come out.
Show the camera,
Possibly the first thing they put on. That'll be awesome. Just let me know. We got a website. It's www.youngexecstyle.com. We got hats like this. We got the snapbacks. Whatever you want. You can also, make your requests. We'll make sure we can get it done for you. I gotta send these out. This actually goes to Greensboro. People from all over just ordering. That website is coming handy at. People from Ireland. Shout out to my boys, man. I gotta send them boys so much stuff, man. They looked out in such a major way. Shout out to everybody over there in England, man. That was amazing. I can't believe this sounds crazy. It don't even sound like we're in Statesville and we're talking about England. And these guys are doing huge numbers, 100,000 and 40,000 per video. They actually did my last video for me, and they got a great movement going on over there. I love those guys. Sports, bro. I want to get into sports more. I want to do more with sports. If there's any athlete out there that wants to be sponsored by YE or Voice, let us know. Let's do that. Let's get into sports with the high school students and kind of, give them apparel, give them stuff so they can rock it while they're playing and just feel more empowered and encouraged. Football season coming up, AAUs right now, with church, Christian Outreach, shout out to all of them, crossover. It's amazing. Shout out to Pastor Ursery and Tion. Y'all do a great job with those kids, man. And I miss being a part of that. I really do, and that's why I met this man at, and we still here today, kicking it. So
that's what's up, man. Well, man, like I said, we can keep going on and on, man. But we're gonna conclude this segment. Again, you've been listening to the G.B.L radio show. I am your co-host, Jawanza Joseph, and I got my special guest, Preston Watson, the owner of and CEO of Young Executive. Y'all stay tuned.
I'm out here grinding. I'm out here grinding. I'm out here grinding. All I do is right. Rise of the underdog. I don't like none of y'all. I'm not like one of y'all. I'm from the jungle. I run with the son of God. Yeah. What is you running for? They should be running from me. Most of my family, we don't even